everybody, how are you doing today? Well, as I told you in my last video, we were having snow. We had a little over 2 inches. It was very wet. It all melted. It was all gone the next day. Now we're only in the 50s and we're having rain. So I think fall is here whether we want it to be or not. But then the weather lady reported that next Tuesday, which is my husband's birthday, anyway, that it's supposed to be 90 something and break records. So talk about one extreme to the other. We've got it right here. So today what we're going to do is, I did a painting last week and it's dried and I don't like it at all. So it's this painting right here. So I'm going to paint over it. So what I've already done, I already checked it to make sure everything was level. I put my masking tape on and I've got my little push pins in and I've got an array of colors here. So we're going to do lots of colors. So this is Artist's Loft White that I've got mixed up in this little dish. We're going to use Craft Smart Bright Yellow, Folk Art Aqua, Deco Art Cobalt. This is Folk Art Metallic Gold, and it's a pre-mix, so you buy it like this and you don't have to worry about mixing anything up. This is Deco Art Dioxazine Purple, and this is Craft Smart Red. So I'm going to do a pour. I've got this very expensive pouring thing from the dollar store, of course. I have strained my Floetrol. I'm reminding you to make sure you strain your Floetrol before you add it to your colors. So this is my concoction, whether you like it or not. Everybody has their own. But I do like 6 ounces of Floetrol, then 3 ounces of color. So that's what I've done. So here we go. So we're going to start with white. Pour some white in on the bottom. Okay. This is bright yellow. I'll pour some of this in. Aqua. Have to be careful. I hope this doesn't turn muddy because, you know, aqua and yellow could turn muddy looking. So I'm going to pour it in on this side. Maybe that'll keep it separated a little bit. Okay, now we've got the blue coming. And blue and yellow make green, so we're going to keep the blue over here on the teal color. Now this gold, I really like this gold, but it overtakes a lot of the colors, so I'm just going to dribble a little bit on top because it is such a strong color. Okay, now we've got our purple. Red, okay, so I'm going to go back again. We're going to have more white. I don't know, it looks really pretty in this picture. Okay, yellow. Aqua. Blue, gold, purple, dash of red, and I'm going to top it with more white. Okay, so you can see it's really pretty in there. So I hope it turns out pretty. For some reason this just was, I don't know, not good. I just couldn't like this. I tried for a couple of days. So let's pour this and see what we're going to get. What happened to my white? I thought I had lots of white. Oh, here comes some white. Come on, white, I want some white.
Tip it over on the canvas when you're done.
Come on, white. Think of the whites at the bottom. I don't have a lot of white left. I'm going to put some in. Just you can see the gold already. It's already picking up. Okay. Ooh, it's pretty. I'm glad I added that white. Oh, it's turning out pretty. Okay, it's getting close enough to the edges now. I think I can let some of it run over the edges. Just about there. Just a little bit, a little bit, a little bit more. Okay, let's do this way. I'm sorry, what'd you say? I'm dripping. Got a slow boat to China. Do I not have enough paint? This is a 20 by 20 canvas, so it's pretty big, not gigantic, but so I'm losing a lot of gold. You can see down here it looks almost green, almost. But it's gold, that gold. You can see it on my fingers. Wow. Well, I think that's really pretty. I like it. I like the way the lighter colors are on the edges and the darker colors are in the center. Let me tip this back a little bit more so that, see if we can get some more dark in the center.
Gotta get some paint with your top finger there up there.
Yeah. I just want this. I think I could have used a little bit more paint, maybe, because it's really not moving a lot. But I think it's moving enough.
Move your finger, move your thumb.
Well, I gotta hold on to something. And as you can see, I didn't waste a lot of paint, which is good because I have a thing about wasting paint. So I've got all this paint that fell off. I'm just going to see, now that looks kind of muddy to me. Right there. See if I can get a color in here more. There, that looks better. Here's some teal. Whoops, that looks gray now. Well, look at my cup, how pretty it looks. Let's see what we can get here. I got some more coming.
Here's a spatula.
I have a spatula in my hand. Some over here. I think I got a little green going on with the yellow and blue, maybe. That I really didn't want. Here we go. Now this paint will continue to move. I have to go around and make sure, take the paint off the edges because it does move. As it dries, I could have a completely different painting. Wow, I kind of like it. I like all these colors in here, and look at, we're getting cells right there in the center. I'm glad I put that white in. I think it needed the white. And over here is the gold. So it's taken over this part of the painting. Whoops, 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 what did I get in? Something black for my cloths. Well, I think I'm just going to let it rest and do its thing because it's really, really pretty. All the different colors, the greens, the yellows, over here purples, the red and the purple kind of did a magenta, and then there's gold there, and then the whites and aqua. And the red kind of turned into a magenta. It's a kind of a reddish, pinkish color, I think. This is beautiful. Look at that. I really like that. Well, thank you for spending some time with me. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember to subscribe. You just hit subscribe. To the right, there's a bell, and if you click on the bell, then every time I put a painting on YouTube, it will notify you. Also, I have an Etsy account, and I'll put that on the bottom. And I will list all my paints that I've used. And make sure you also watch on YouTube Cocktail Tony. I think tomorrow he's going to be making scorpions. So if you feel still spring and summery and you want a nice summer drink, you will enjoy Total Annihilation, he's going to call it. Okay. So again, thank you for taking time. I really appreciate you watching, and have a good day. Bye now.